my tone. Stealing the chops like the that I want. I might go fast and skeleton bone. You know a like me get cold. Icing out everything I own. Came from the bottom, I brought my twin with me just like feeling Leo. These up, watch me on replay, just like it's a real. You know I stay real. I can feel. I might go yellow or black on Margiela. I cut through the paper, I'm killing it.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's main event features two AFC North teams between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another run for Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's go home on the stat sheet. And if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. He's got it on the bootleg. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a club. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your play, but makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Jackson now on 3rd. That's cut for the 1st. Running in the red zone. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
It's a gain of
Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Escapes the pocket. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Out of the gun, Henry. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? They're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure.
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one now some 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Going to the ground again on first. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready?
Here's a throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. And off to Sampson. And the early aggressiveness is return. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
First down, here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Lamar out of the pistol. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I tried to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
On first and 10, it's Henry. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be Browns football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. They're going to try with the wideout. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Lamar back to throw. The Browns get there and take him down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Jackson has it, third and goal. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Ravens make it a 12-point game in the first. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready,
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, shot, let go.
Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time right. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he takes it down to the 33. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it.
Here we go.
They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's go now. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Back to throw, needing a first. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. To try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They've got 1st down from the 31. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass pulled in by Henry. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Come on.
With Sampson running out of the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's the backup. First throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on.
Back.
3rd and long for him here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He's got it at the 24. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. A toss now to Henry. Hits a seam at the 40. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens push the lead to 20.
Ravens 20. Browns nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to begin this drive. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hey, let's go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Thrash hauls it in. Now he's past the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
47 on the play.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Okay, ready?
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Ready? County Lions.
From the red zone now. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Cougar Knights.
They'll work against the blitz. Pass complete to Thrash. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And off here to Sampson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, kick, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Going for it on fourth. Flush down now to his left. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Ravens taking over on offense. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He finds Bateman on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying to get outside with Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I could do yours.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long. Design bootleg here. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him down right along the 30. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Loop. They're trying this field goal for the Ravens. From the left hash, this is from 47. Loop knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
He's back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready.
Final throw before the break. This is completed downfield directly. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. Yeah, that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Likely's got it right side. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Come on, set. Pass.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Here's Henry running left. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Defender
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
A 37-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Throws caught. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Top of that play, Trenton Simpson.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. That's it.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On the screen, this is Simpson. And this not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on it. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Lamar out of the pistol. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. Off to the races, middle of the field. To the 10. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Did somebody lose track of downs on the sideline? They have brought the field goal team out. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Luke knocks it through, and they come away with some points on that series.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Cougar 19.
Another throw here on 2nd down. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Lion.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
4th and forever coming up. They're going for this. He rolls to his right. And they get to him. The 4th down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
A 22-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback who comes to my mind first. I'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go.
Throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks calling the preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
3rd and long for him here. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Complete over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
There we go, Judkins. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 4 there, and the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Come on.
1st and 10.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Omaha. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun on third down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock. They back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Ready.
Desperation time here on fourth. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's hot.
Henry running to the left. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hand off for Hill. He's running right. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Space on the right. He's got room. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Loop knocks it through, and a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Left 79 Broncos. Hurt.
Airing it out to start this drive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
Working now from the gun. He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns putting up points in a game decided.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now run by Hill. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
The left side is napped by Bateman. It's a foot race! And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown! The Ravens continue piling it on here in the fourth. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Got ready.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
First down, play action. Headed out right. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Hey. I got it. We reset. Ready.
Play action, it's Watson. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hits dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty.